My name is Xander Villain. Thank you for tuning in to Zville Lessons for Live channel. Today we're going to go over how to play the basics of a song called Call Me the Breeze, which was originally written by Cale, but really made famous by Skynyrd. We're not going to cover either of those versions. Like the channel says, it's Lessons for Live, and what we do is we talk about how to make the song your own. Cale's version was based out of what they call an F sharp. He used a capo so he could still do that same open kind of playing style. When Skynyrd did it, they take it to an A. So I'm using the Skynyrd positioning by taking it into an A. All right, this song is a 12-bar blues pattern, and we're going to be using 3 notes. To start with, I'm going to show you a very intermediate level of playing, and then I'll get into more of a basic description of all the different parts that I play for beginners. So if you want to skip ahead, if you're a beginner, you could do that. You could look at the numbers down below on the descriptive action of the actual video, and it'll tell you where the beginner section is. What I do for the beginning is just and then to end it off, I go ahead and on the 4th measure, I do that on the A, but I don't necessarily do that on the D. For the D, once I walk up, you could walk it down or you don't have to. You could just drop straight in. I like going up to the second E position on the neck, the 2nd octave on the guitar neck, which is on the 7th fret, and comes off the A string. I like doing all the chords open. And then instead of going to this D, I like to go to the open D, so I could do a little shuffle by just adding the pinky to the E string, the 1st string, and then taking the middle finger off the E string to make it an open E. So it's then back down. So for your intermediate players, I'll just give you a close-up. Here we go. This is lyrics. I keep blowing down the road. Added that little shuffle that time. I don't carry me no load. So that's basically the whole song. It just repeats over and over with the different lyrics. So that's basically it for you intermediate players. I'm going to get into some basics on how to play the song specifically for the beginners. If you're a beginner at guitar, this is an easy one for you to do. This is, I'd say, a real beginner song. So let's show you right now. On the 5th string is your open A, and that's going to be your main string. Then what you do is you put your finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret, which is an E. You can hear how they're in tune. So basically all you have to do is take it, you're plucking the this string, which is your 5th string, and your 4th string, you're plucking those 2 together with your pick. Let me show you that real quick. Not hitting the E or the G below it. Right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put your index finger on the D string, 2nd fret, and then you're going to use your ring finger to go to the 4th fret. So you're going from the E up to an F sharp, right? And then up to a G. But you got to include that A in there, otherwise it'll just be. Now this is on your 4th string, your D string. Now, if you add that A in, that open A, that never changes. That's your 5th string. That just stays open the whole time. And the same thing happens when you go to the next chord, the next key of the song, which is a D. You could just put your index finger on your 3rd string, which is your G string. This one right here. Put that on the 2nd, so you're plucking your 4th string, which is your D, and your 3rd string, which is your G, and you're doing the same thing you did on the last chord, the A chord, and you're just right, and then you're keeping the D open this time instead of the A. You're keeping the D open, which is your 4th string, and you're playing back down to the A. So you just drop or go up, but you're dropping tuning notes, drop down to the A, which is bringing your finger up 1 string from the 3rd string to the 4th string, your D string. And then for the E, which is the next segment, you walk from E to a D to an A, which is back up to the D, over to the A. I just wanted to show you the picking style and how to properly pick it, the rhythm. To start with, I'm muting the string slightly with the edge of my palm, resting it right against the bridge. You don't always have to do this, but for this song I do, because I want to get a real nice chunky rhythm going. Here's without the palm, here's with the palm, and here's halfway. Hear that little ring in there. What we're doing is we're doing the A string and the D string, and we're going to be just doing those 2 strings, and we'll start it off real slow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You don't want to count this in your head once you get it down. You just want to play it. You want to feel it. And then you can start adding a little vibe to it like this. Here I'm putting a little pauses in there and striking a little harder on some notes. Harder, harder. Pause. Pause. So hopefully that helps. There's your picking pattern. Let's move on to just practicing the riff. Now let's take it real slow. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 4. Now we're going to move up to the D. Back to the A. I shortened it a little bit there, but we're just trying to walk you through the key changes. Down to the E. Up to the D. Back to the A. Now for that shuffle part, it's one time like that, and then the first measure would be second measure, third measure, fourth measure, first measure. Okay, so you can kind of understand how that works. Now you just do it. We'll take it real slow here, but I'm going to shorten it. I'm going to just play the third and fourth measures. All righty? So here's the third one. Fourth one. And I'll show you again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay, I hope you understood that. Here's another little trick. When you go up to the D, once you get the pattern down, you can add in your ring finger, and you're going to put it on the B string, 3rd fret, which is your 2nd string. But see how you get this? Now you get this. Adds a little bit of body to it. Now, one of the things I like to do too is to go from the E. When you drop down, I go up to the 7th fret and do a bar chord. But what I do here, instead of that with the ring finger, I leave these 2 strings, the 1st and 2nd string, to ring open along with your open E, and I do a bar chord on the A string, which is your 5th string, 7th fret, and then the index finger on your D string, your 4th string, 9th fret, and your pinky on your G string, which is your 3rd string, on the 9th fret as well. So leaving this one to ring open and these 2 to ring open, you want to bring your fingers straight down in, as straight down in as you can, and you can hit all 6 strings, and it gives you kind of like a... What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk that down 1 step to the E flat, but then instead of bar chording at D, I'm going to go to the open D position. That's what I like to do. All right, hopefully you got that. Okay, so I'm going to talk about the walk up to the D. So as you're doing the song, I'll do it real slow here for you. I'm going to walk up from the B on a bar chord position, only using the 4th and the 5th string, which is the D string right there, and the A string, which is the 2nd one right here, which is actually the 5th string. And I'm going to go from a B position to a C position to a C sharp, and then instead of going to D here, I'm going to go to the open D here. Or you could bar chord it like we talked about. So it's... Now you can see you don't have to do the open A note in there. See that? Right? You can just go. So if you're new, don't try to be too fancy with it. Just go. See how I didn't hit the open A, even though I lifted my finger up? That's hitting it. I just went. Now, if you're having a hard time with grabbing these 2, with both, you can just hit the single string. You're hitting it on the A string, the 5th string right here, B, C, C sharp, and then I'm going to the open D barred here. So you go. And you can walk it down. There I went backwards. I went from a D flat, which is a C sharp, to a C, to a B, and then back to the open A. Let's try it again, but let's go ahead and walk down this time as well. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's that open thing I was talking about. Now what I'm doing there again is I'm holding a D chord, a regular D chord. You got your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, the E string, and your index finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, which is your G string. And then I'm putting my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string to make a D chord. I know it doesn't look like a D chord sometimes when you're looking at hand positions. My fat little fingers don't let you see it too easy, but what I'll do is I'll add the pinky in, or I'll lift the ring finger off and ring the E open. So when I'm doing a little lead, I'll also reach up. I don't know if you have the dexterity yet, if you're a beginner, but once you get your dexterity down, you can reach your pinky finger up to the A on the 1st string. So hopefully that helps you out, and you can go over these patterns again and again. Just go ahead and rewind the video and take it nice and slow. And then once you get it down, just keep speeding it up. And then add that flare of where you add that the open A string, the 5th string, in there. See that? And then you can walk it down too. All right, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully that helps you understand why I did the song the way I did it, and gives you an idea of how to do it the way you want to do it to make it your own. If you like our videos, please hit like and subscribe. That'll help our channel grow. To check out another video, go ahead and click that link down there. And to check out our channel, go ahead and click that link over there. Please come back and check out some more videos, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.